When the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith winced at leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Odie is still off, and Greg, you've been a trooper on this.
I appreciate it. This early morning disc jockey gig kind of.
Have you gotten used to getting up yet?
Yeah.
Sort of, kind of, maybe?
I mean, I always wake up early, but I don't always get up early.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Now when it goes, when Alexa starts playing Christmas music, I got to go.
You got to get to foot. And I've got to apologize to Mrs. Greg for keeping Greg out late last night.
Yes.
How'd that go over after I dropped you off?
Everything was fine. Being our 31st anniversary, and
he spent most of it with me.
I left to go chase monkeys with Scotty Ray, and we ended up at the Waffle House. But I told her to get anything she wanted off of either side of the
Did she get the crispy bacon?
Scattered, smothered, covered, whatever she wanted. And she told me, don't even say smothered around me right now. So I just took it anyhow. No, everything was good.
We went to chase, and we'll show you the monkey coverage that we had yesterday afternoon. And we'll talk about, is the monkey chasing over or not? We got that. Then we run up on an accident. Saw everybody we knew in Clarke County at an accident, Highway 514 last night.
And we just happened to be in the, I don't know if it was the wrong place or the right place at the right time.
Yeah. So we've got all that coming up this morning, and a lot went on yesterday as we come about discussing things that go on that go in the middle of the night. This almost reads like a Springer thing. Washington State. You want me to read you the headline here?
I guess. I'm holding on.
This is all they could come up with in Washington State this morning. Worst mom ever. Steals daughter's date to junior high dance and has baby with him.
And you want to know what's wrong with America?
There you go.
As what Earl Pitts used to say, you know what makes me sick?
You know what makes me want to... And he always had some little thing he'd come back with.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
But I really do believe in how... somebody had to have been watching... What was that show, 16 and Pregnant? Those shows that they done live where they made superstars out of people who had children. You know what I'm talking about?
I know. Yeah. We used to have some shame and...
Oh, you had to...
Couth, and I ain't getting into all that. I've been got rocks throwed at me.
Well, it was true, and I'll give you a prime example, and you probably don't know this one. The Statler Brothers. Anybody remember that group in country music? They had a song called New York City. Do you know the song?
Mm-mm.
She's Alone in New York City. And what it was about was a girl that, got pregnant, and she had to leave town, and she had to go stay with family in New York until she had the child. Yeah. And that's what it was all about. That used to happen. It was shame. Now it's just baby mama is. And I never thought I would use that word. I think that's even in the dictionary now.
Not in mine.
Well, let me throw you a little bit further. Do you know what the new word added to the dictionary? And truthfully, I don't know what it means. Because I read the definition and I still didn't know what it meant. 6'7". Somebody Google that and tell me exactly what that means. It's used in songs and rap songs, and I'm going to 6'7". Not 67, but it's 6'7". And I truly don't know what it meant. Even after reading it, I stared at it. That's the new word of the year, whatever that may mean.
Okay. Can't say I've ever heard it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I'm just gonna back away from that one because it could be something that I don't really quite get. So there you are.
The surprise factor, how it's grown, it takes a lot to surprise you nowadays.
It does.
I mean, you know the the things that used to go, oh wow, and now you just go, oh, that's just normal. I mean.
You've been following this closely on what's happened in Louisville, Kentucky. The death toll is up to 12 now.
From the UPS?
Yeah.
That's so sad. That is so sad.
And no word yet on what may have caused that engine to catch fire. But here's a picture of the engine laying in it right there. Look at that. Fell from the sky. And the plane burst into flames, and this just, as you look at this is Daily Mail showing all this, and you can see that plane on its side as it goes down. I have no clue. I hope they find this out. Was it faulty?
But I got to say it. One's too many. It's sad. It's horrible that plane crashed. But you still got to look at the odds of how many airplanes take off and land every day. And again, I'm not saying, he's saying it one didn't matter. No, every one matters. One crash is one too many. But still, the odds, then people, ain't no way I'd fly. You're a whole lot safer in that airplane than you are at your car headed down Poplar Springs Drive or somewhere.
If you remember in National Lampoon's Vacation where they stopped in Baton Rouge and lost all his hubcaps.
That's right.
Remember that?
So
that was funny. I don't care who you are.
My hat's off to all the air traffic controllers and the pilots out there that keep 99.9999% of it all safe and going every day. And I mean, again, I'm hearts go out to these people. One is too many, and I'm not saying it's not. I mean, that's a horrible situation.
In other big news, they're picking on our friends Coca-Cola. Leave Coca-Cola alone. They're mad over the Christmas commercial. They're saying that they used AI to generate a Christmas commercial with the trucks, and they found flaws in it. Get a job. You won't have time to worry about a little. You would have to stare at that if there is something in it to find that. I glanced at it. I thought the commercial looked great. So go Coca-Cola.
I still like the polar bears, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're in it.
I like the polar bears.
They're friendly.
I still like wasn't it a Coke commercial? I'd like to teach the world
to sing in perfect harmony.
Yeah.
And you go back, and Coca-Cola designed really what Santa looks like.
Yes, Santa Claus. There was no red until Coca-Cola changed.
And it is something else. You go back to those. I got a few of those Coca-Cola ads from the early part there, kind of like the Norman Rockwell pictures. You know how they used to do the illustrations in all the magazines with the Coke, and neat stuff there. Coca-Cola, Santa Claus, it all goes together, doesn't it?
That's right.
All right. Speaking of that, we'll be up in just a moment. We're going to find out what's going on over at North Crest. Mistletoe is around the corner. Lisa's going to be here to tell us all about that next in just a moment. Get a smile, get a cup of coffee, and if you got a biscuit, go ahead and drag that up. We'll be right back.
For something as vital as your eyes, you should have your lenses and contacts made with the utmost care and precision. And that's what Grayson Optical does on 24th Avenue. Since 1996, Grayson Optical's mission has been to provide Meridian and surrounding areas with quality eye care products. That's why we're locally owned and operated. And don't forget, custom-made sunglasses like Costa for your eyes only. When you need to see clearly, Grayson Optical. 2021 24th Avenue, Meridian. 601-693-6374.
Hi folks, Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot haul it, we can build it for you on site. We have two locations, one on Highway 19 South and our home office just around the corner on Long Creek Road. Just give us a call at 601-483-4943.
Advanced Auto Glass by Joey can handle all your windshield repair and replacement needs. Service work is guaranteed and covered by warranty. Our technicians are professional, auto glass trained, and have over 100 years of combined experience. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey utilizes in-house calibrations for vehicle safety systems. Most insurances are accepted, and reliable mobile service is available in surrounding areas. Keep cars cool and secure with custom tinting, side mirror replacement, and AquaPal windshield wipers. There's one clear choice in auto glass repair. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Greg is in for Odie this week. Is Odie, you heard anything from him?
Very little.
Last 24 hours has been quiet upon that ship.
Yeah. Well, I think Miss Ann had a good bingo
she won a free trip.
I think she did get a free trip. I think it's still up in the air whether John's going to be her +1 or not. I don't know. I think they're having a good time. I noticed, hadn't heard anything from Big Chief Lots of Feathers.
Yeah, he's been quiet too, hasn't he?
But you go by there, past his house coming up here, and his old truck sitting there just smiling. Whew, thank goodness, I got a break. You can almost see a tongue hanging out the grill. Going, man, I'm glad he's out of town for a week.
That's pretty good. Maybe they made Odie walk the plank. You think that's happened?
Well, if he put on that pimp outfit, I imagine he was.
Do they still do, Greg? And I don't know if because I've never been on one. Do they do the hairy chest contest still on?
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to do the hairy chest contest. Yeah.
How do you just get out and show your chest? Is what it is, and people vote on you?
Act a fool is all you got to do.
Okay. Hey, I looked this up, and I'm going to show this because after looking it up, I still know less than I did when I started. We put in this. What does it mean? It has no fixed meaning. Sidewalk chalk. So what is it? But it's been added to the dictionary. I am so lost on something I don't know where to turn. We need a mama that has figured this out from their child that goes to school. That's who mamas figure out everything. They need to pass that along
and
to us.
they'd probably take that wooden spoon and smack you and tell you need to worry about what you do know instead of worrying about what you don't know. Get out there and do something.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Somebody said Odie was on there yesterday texting. I missed it. Otis, don't get lost.
Yeah, if you're up, send us a little message there, Odie.
Yeah. As we get ready for what's going on at Northcrest. Lisa, what in the world are y'all going to be doing this weekend?
Oh, we're going to have a craft fair like we do every year for Christmas. We'll have lots of children's boutique, lots of people selling desserts, stained glass ornaments, T-shirts, pillows, koozies, embroidery, wood items. Braverly will be there with us this time.
Now, who's Braverly? What do they do?
It's like a health thing.
Okay.
To help you get your health in order. I'm not real familiar with it, but we will have a booth there.
All right.
I've seen it a couple times. We'll have candles, women's boutique, all kinds of jewelry, the permanent jewelry. There'll be a guy there that makes the sports plaques with any sports team you want. A lot of holiday wear, a lot of holiday items, and much more. Come see us. We'll be there 8 to 4 in the gym. Northcrest Baptist Church.
Northcrest Baptist Church is kind of like a city to itself. So explain to us where we can find the gym. When you pull in, what do you do?
Go around back, and it'll be the new part that's covered. So if it happens to be raining, you'll be able to pull up under the shed if you get there early and keep dry. And then there'll be a door, and there'll be signs and everything directing you to where to go down the hall into the gym. Northcrest students will be serving us breakfast and lunch and some snacks. Looking forward to it. Y'all come out and shop with us.
Well,
Should be a great time. We look for you.
What time does this get underway?
8 to 4.
8 to 4. Now, what are you making this year? What are you going to have there?
I'm going to have T-shirts, koozies, pillows, all the stuff I normally have with Lisa's designs. I try not to promote my business very much on this because it's all about mistletoe and Northcrest.
Well, I wanted to show this. You brought this into us this morning, and then it's got Otis's name on one there.
Yes.
So that's just if you want one of these, you can fix those up as well.
I can fix those up. I can personalize a lot of stuff. I just don't promote it right now.
I got you.
But I'm all over Facebook every day, so.
Every day.
But thank y'all for having me out today, and come see us. I'll get you a cup of coffee.
Again, give us those times to be there.
8 to 4, Saturday morning.
Lisa, thank you so much for dropping in.
Thank you so much.
Again, that's at Northcrest. Swing by, take a look around, and see what they have to offer today there.
Get some of that Christmas shopping out of the way, and then your December will be a lot more pleasant. You won't be running and tripping over yourself. You'll just be looking for those gifts you bought in November, and you put them up and don't remember where you put them.
That does happen a lot.
We've done that before.
Yes, sir. Now, do you think it's going to be different this year, or are they all going to show back up at the house as your daughters finally got married and moved out?
Right.
Do you see them showing up on Christmas Day, or do you see that as two different households now?
We'll be there, she'll be there, or whatever. But I mean, man, I hate to say this, but it's true. We usually spend our Christmas Day working.
That's right, you do, Jonathan.
I have to be open by 1 o'clock on Christmas Day, and I know everybody out there throwing rocks at me.
But you got to.
When you don't get to make hay but twice a year, you got to do what you got to do.
Yes, sir.
So we may close a little early Christmas Eve, and then we will be open Christmas afternoon, and that's usually where we have our Christmas.
Down at the stand.
Down at the stand. Yeah.
Well, we'll come visitate.
That's right. Usually got plenty of goodies.
Oh yeah. There's always somebody bringing food by.
Yeah. Well, Miss Pam Compton usually shows out. I had a lemon square last night, matter of fact.
And you didn't bring any this morning?
Man, them things.
She could probably win a county cooking contest.
I think she could.
Miss Pam.
Probably a state. Probably a region, southeastern.
She can. I've never had anything quite like her. Some of her desserts. They are over the top.
She's talented.
Now, I hadn't had her banana pudding.
She can do it.
We got somebody else that lives near you that's like the pudding queen.
Oh, you talking about
who's that made us that
Miss Kay Gay and makes those cookies, those banana pudding cookies. Hint.
Yes, big hints. Oh, we're running low.
Man, are you talking about melting your mouth? But anyhow, not that we don't like good, just wonderful foods.
Look, yesterday, Jerry Clower Country had some issues. Have you seen all this?
I did.
Mississippi, a chemical explosion happened there in Yazoo City.
That's scary at a plant that makes ammonia nitrate.
What happened? We don't know.
Now, I don't know how true it is, but I was told this morning that everyone was accounted for.
That's true.
And so now I hope that's correct.
That's amazing.
But they had evacuated a lot of people, and a lot of other people in the town were under a shelter-in-place order. But I know they said they had evacuated like the Walmart and different places that were in close proximity.
And no word that you've heard of what may have caused. They hadn't had time, have they?
No. But ammonia is very, how do I put it? It's very important in our agricultural industry, but it can be very dangerous.
You can't mix it with anything else, and it has a unique smell and flammable.
Right.
So that's what we've got going on there in Yazoo, Mississippi. That's national headline news this morning.
Absolutely.
We had an incident this morning. This would be on Highway 16 at Oswald, going toward the casinos there in that big stretch there, the 4-lane. Big boo-boo. As we see a Ford truck and another truck involved in this accident there.
What did you call that?
Oswald. Isn't that correct? Let me look at it.
Is that the community name?
No, that's the street name.
Oh, okay.
North
I was going to say,
Oswald
I
Street.
didn't know that was a community.
And you know, that name is stuck with me. You remember the night the lady was running from the police and she would go, she was making a circle and she went down Oswald 2 or 3 times before she went on to the reservation. She was trying to get away, she just didn't make it. And that little Nissan Titan,
that's so bad.
It's gone. There's a different look at the Ford F-150 that got it in the door there. Ooh. So one person was taken into custody for that D word. What do you call that? Oh, a DUI. Have one of them
under
happen.
That influence driving.
Yes, sir. They were well under it there. Let's. You want to talk about what happened yesterday afternoon?
You talking about our latest chase?
Yes, our latest chase as we went.
Well, you seem to have got word that there was another monkey on a roof, and this is the ironic part. The same lady that we went to meet with this past Saturday, who we had the video, a confirmed monkey sighting that she took care of in her yard, she's involved in this one.
She was driving down the road, and a friend of hers, she was real close to this, called her and said, "There's a monkey down here
on the roof."
And you know, as we went there, and I've got the video, and I hadn't had a chance to put it up just yet, but we interviewed her. Let me spin this around. I kept messing up the camera there. The monkey, Greg, would get on top of this building here, and he stayed there close to an hour. Until authorities arrived on the scene. And let me slide down here on this video and show you this because I interviewed him too.
Yeah, he's the first one I believe that's seen it.
She
owns the place.
And then I spoke to him. He saw the monkey first and made the call. And that monkey stayed on that roof for nearly an hour until the Mississippi Game and Fish, and then we also had the people.
Not to mention our expert tracking senses. I believe you and I.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Yes, we've actually found monkey tracks in the ditch.
I got a picture of that on my phone.
And you know, being like Wild Kingdom experts that we are, maybe Mutual of Omaha sponsored our next show. Wasn't that the show?
Yeah, Mutual of Omaha.
Yeah, he would tell him, Jim, get him. He'd jump in on the gazelle or the tiger or whatever.
That.
Get him, Jim.
You know, as we were talking to this young fella here, he was telling us, he goes, you know, I've seen a monkey the other day up here, and he goes, I ain't so sure all those monkeys are accounted for. This will be, whether it is or it isn't,
it'll be talked about for the next 25 years. And every time somebody, opening morning of deer season.
Oh boy.
When it's dark, and you're half awake and you walk that quarter to a half a mile in that swamp to get in your shooting house.
And it's dark in there.
And you ease that door open. If something hands you a banana, go back home. Just go back home. Because it's going to be one of them days.
And that very well could happen. What if somebody miscounted?
If there are more of them, there will be monkey sightings for the rest of our life.
It will be.
I can only imagine, especially, like we said, we had that, I would say, confirmed sighting the other night at Enterprise.
Right.
So all those folks up and down the Chickasahee River, there ain't no telling what's liable to be swinging in them trees.
So y'all be ready for this. And we drove down, and to get there, man, that was a challenge to get where you couldn't have just drove there and found this place. It was off the beaten path where the monkey was.
The old feller said you can't get there from here.
Little old narrow road. It was just barely big enough for that Tahoe to fit down. You know, as you looked at it, it was, and we were right. They just paved that.
Yep.
So if you'd like to watch the interview with that's on the page. We've got it held at the top of the page. Go back and watch that. This is, I don't know, I don't think the word is history, Greg, but it is definitely a first for our communities.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I can assure you, there's going to be monkey sightings from whether they are or whether they aren't. And yes, somebody knows how many. Yeah, somebody knows how many monkeys are missing.
Yes.
Will we ever know?
And there's a good question from Greg. He asked the question that everybody has asked. Where's the three-legged monkey? I don't know the answer to that. I don't. I know we were looking for one at one point.
Yeah.
That's what we were told. But, as we said, monkey stories from now on.
Oh, yeah.
But if you encounter a monkey, make sure to get it to us. Get us a picture, take a snapshot.
Not the monkey, a picture.
Yes, we don't want the monkey.
Yeah.
Because you can't turn loose of it.
I'll tell you, they scare me. I'm sorry. They scare me. I don't even want to go to the zoo.
I don't like the zoo either. They're smelly.
I don't want to go.
We're staying away from it. And that's the way it was yesterday afternoon in Hedielberg.
We was in hot pursuit.
And let me say this, Greg. Were the people of Hedielberg not nice to us?
Some very, very nice folks. Everywhere we went, you stop at a store. You stop. Jasper County and stopped at Paulding.
Yeah.
Folks come up and talking, speaking. Apparently, you have a large following in that area.
We can't thank y'all enough. I mean, seriously, just good people.
Clarke County, Jasper County is really,
stronghold.
Really been welcoming. I mean,
it has.
All the folks of the night at Enterprise. I mean, they could not have been any nicer to us.
So from our house to yours, thank y'all. God bless y'all. We'll be right back. We got more on the way.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. with professional-grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right, all backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as your build-in. are conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group.
When your AC goes out, your sink leaks, or your breakers are tripping, you need help fast from someone you can trust. That's why we work hard to have the fastest service times and the most knowledgeable technicians in Central Mississippi. Our promise to you, at your door in under 24. So don't wait days for others to show up. Call Environment Masters for hassle-free plumbing, electrical, and AC. At your door in under 24, because it's not cool to make you wait.
Woof. Good morning, good morning.
That's going to be cold.
We're talking about the weather next week being chilly beyond chilly.
And you better, I'm telling you, you better check that heater out now. I think I said yesterday, day before yesterday, Greg's prediction was wouldn't get out of the 40s Monday. I think they dropped it this morning to the highest 48 Monday. Ooh. So now you better call Environment Masters and get them to come out there and check out your heat. Check out your plumbing. Make sure your pipes is good and secure. Because is it going to be dangerously cold? Not really. But compared to 74 degrees, people, this is going to hurt. You know what I mean? It's that change. Had it been in the 50s and it got down in the high, it was in the 40s, no, it wouldn't be that bad. But from 70 to 48, 50, that's going to be cold.
It's Carhartt weather, as we like to say.
That's right. 15, 20 mile an hour north winds. Woof. That monkey in that shooting house better put a jacket on.
He's going to be using all your butane gas.
That's exactly right.
It's like somebody visiting your shoot house that uses it, forget to tell you.
That's right.
Look, after I dropped Greg off on his anniversary night and making him late, I left home yesterday morning at 3 a.m. And sometimes you know days are shorter than others, but I dropped Greg off at 7 somewhere.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. And as I was going along, I ran up on another boo-boo on the way. I didn't make it home. We had somebody that might have had another, driving while intoxicated. Can't park there.
That'll buff.
Off in the ditch it went. Rump row. This was in a very rural, I say rural, it's in the city, but a subdivision right off of Highway 45, just kind of narrow there. And they had called a wrecker, and a neighbor come along and said, "You can't do that." And they called the police, and sure enough, there was a reason they were in the ditch. All alleged, of course, until proven in a court of law. But there were some handcuffs went off. Rump row. During that same time, we had and I didn't, because I was tied up here. And Kemper County also had an accident last night on Kipling Road. This was all happening at the same time. I got a call about it, but I couldn't get there at Kipling Road. 2-car accident there with injuries that happened in Kemper County. Now, let me show you this. Greg, the severity of this, and I have not checked with anyone this morning as to her condition, but I was on the scene. I was within a block of when this was called in to emergency officials. And let me come over here and show you this. This is 29th Avenue at 10th Street is where I'm at. Let me hit play on this. And for some reason, the desktop audio is not working there. As the police and fire arrive on it, there would be a lady right in front of this police car over here that was struck by a car that fled the scene. They would flee, wouldn't hold back. It was described by people that were on the scene to be a silver PT Cruiser. To my knowledge, that car was not found last night. Maybe it was, maybe that hadn't been reported to us, but she was in serious condition. She got a police escort to the hospital. It was so serious to get there as quickly as they could to medics. She was lying that she was breathing, but she was not, bless her heart, she wasn't moving a lot. It was a very serious strike. A lot of times we'll get these, Greg, and it'll be just like a little fender. It's no big deal. This was a big deal. The car was last headed south toward 8th Street, and where it went from there, we don't know. So if you happen to see a PT Cruiser with maybe some damage, silver in color, call the police. It's not nice. You know, we had someone do this at what's the Crossroads?
Yeah, right there by Nukes.
Yeah, we had a white male that was struck there the other afternoon, and it's serious also. They fled the scene.
All right, I'm going to say something
Go
else
ahead.
too now.
Say it.
And I don't know how to say it because I don't want nobody to get run over. One is too many. But have you noticed how many people are in the road walking here lately?
Oh, yeah.
I like to hit a guy the other night that was in the highway walking. People, I'm sorry. The pavement is meant for the cars. Stay your tail on the sidewalk. I'm sorry. Anybody got run over in the car, and I don't know the situation.
Yeah.
Foul play, they could have swerved. They could have hit them on the sidewalk. I don't know. I'm not saying it. But I'm just saying, be careful. Watch your back. And the old, well, pedestrians have the right of way. Well, okay, your family can argue that because you just still got hit by a car. Watch. Put your head on a swivel, especially this time of the year, because now you're dealing with people on the phone, people in a hurry.
Yeah.
Holidays going on, that big hurry. So be careful. But I've noticed more and more people walking with total disregard for automobiles.
Now, I saw this week, and I don't remember the state, but a police officer was going to back up somebody. It was a crime going on. It seemed like maybe it was a break-in, and another officer needed backup. And you've got 5 lanes of traffic. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
And the center lane, which is used for turning. The cop got in that and was going to respond to it. This is not local. This is somewhere, another
Somebody
state.
come over on him.
He was going along, somebody on a skateboard riding down the middle of the road at dark, and he ran over him. There was no way for him to avoid him.
That's right.
And the kid was killed. I think he was 19 years old. He was struck by the police cruiser, and it was not the police officer's fault. No. Just watch where you're going. Stay on sidewalks when you can. Now, the thing at Nukes, it was somebody walking from the store to their car.
Right.
You know, it's a little narrow in between cars, and that was a whole different story than the rest. But stay away from them roads. I've nearly bumped somebody on 22nd Avenue Bridge. You know where you come over there?
Oh, yeah.
Be walking down the middle of the road there.
Oh, yeah. And the thing about it, the people that's out there walking, think about this. Most of these folks in these cars is on the phone. The last thing on their mind is driving that car. They on the phone. They arguing with a kid. They whooping a kid in the back seat with a wood spoon, trying to get French fries out of a sack, and talk on 2 different cell phones. You better be careful.
Now this right here brings up a whole different subject here, and let's touch on this. And I don't want anyone to think that I'm making fun of them, because I'm not. But if you are shorter than most, because I know a lady that was killed this way is the reason I bring this up. If you are shorter and your head does not stick up, people put it reverse and they look in their rearview mirror and they don't see anything. They just back up. Newer cars have the cameras to where you can see, but there's still a lot of cars that don't have that. And I knew a lady that was at a hospital that was walking to her car, and they didn't see her.
That's right.
And do your best to stay away from behind, some comment, but you get caught up in your everyday life. I get it.
We do.
I've done it, of just walking aimlessly and trying to figure it out. But be careful. That's one of those things that you can't take back after it happens. Also, coming up, we'll tell you all about what went on in Clarke County. We're going to take a look back at history. We've got a lot of things going on this morning.
We happened upon one.
Yes, sir, we sure did.
Full of fun and sparkle with gifts and accessories from Al's Garden and Gift. Discover the spirit of Christmas in our Christmas shop, filled with beautiful trees, snow globes, nativity sets, and one-of-a-kind holiday decor and accessories for your home. Find the perfect presents too, from food gift baskets to gift certificates, perfect for parties, friends, and everyone on your list. This holiday season, let Al's Garden and Gift bring charming beauty and Christmas magic to your home. Merry Christmas from all of us at Al's Garden and Gift.
Well, I guess that's us, isn't it?
I guess it is.
We're back in action again. Again, welcome to the show. If you hadn't gotten your birthdays in yet, make sure to do so. Easy to do. Put it in the comments, and we'll be glad to talk about your birthday on the way at the top of the hour, or an anniversary, whatever you've got there. Were you a big Rocky fan, or did you like Grumpier Old Men better?
Grumpier Old Men, without a doubt.
That was funny. I mean, throwing the fish under the seat.
That was good. Both of Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier.
Which woman? It was 2 different women in those that they were chasing, wasn't it? One was Ann Margaret, am I right?
Yeah, another one was...
I can't think of it, but it was a challenge for them to date it there. And you remember the dad there who died at the end there.
I love
Burgess Meredith.
Oh yeah. Oh, he is hilarious.
He was an incredible actor.
He
of course,
was hitting on the other grandma.
Yeah, in the grocery store there.
Yeah.
So that was good. And again, he was in Rocky as the trainers where I first saw him. But that he was born back then. Well, this is one of those songs that every talent show has got it. Somebody's got to sing it.
Oh yeah.
Can you do any of that?
Man, that woman was talented.
1960 is when all that happened.
I'm telling you, she was talented. She was so far ahead of her time.
You know, where would she have been had that plane not gone down?
Oh man, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, the world will never know. I know it's full of ifs, buts, and ands.
I still got Patsy Cline cassettes, CDs. I mean, I fall to pieces.
Willie wrote that, did he not? If I am not mistaken, Willie wrote that.
I think you're correct.
I go out walking
after midnight.
That was another big one there. Yeah. Hey, we're getting all the comments there. Everybody knew it was Sophia
Loren. Yeah,
she was a beautiful.
Yeah,
woman.
She was very pretty.
You don't find them like that every day, do you? Not a bit there. Let's see what else happened today, Greg, as we come across here. This was a gentleman among gentlemen. I can still remember him going, as the war artist started,
Clarke Gable,
as that vase went flying by his head. And believe it or not, he was born a Yankee. I went to the courthouse of the little town that he was born in. They got a big statue of Clarke Gable there. You know, didn't his grandson overdose not long ago? I think so. But Clarke Gable, of course, Gone with the Wind, and so many other movies that he made famous. Remember this girl from this was
Fresh. Was it Fresh Prince?
No, the Bill Cosby Show.
Oh yeah, Cosby Show. Okay.
Lisa Bonet, is that how you say it?
Bonet, I imagine.
Yeah. South Mississippi, we call it.
Yeah.
A little bit different there.
And y'all think I'm not paying attention to what I'm trying to write. I'm looking over here at this monitor, writing down birthdays. I'm getting texts of birthdays and different stuff going on. So I'm here, but he makes me do a lot of stuff during this.
Well, it's hard work, isn't it?
It is.
One day we might have a producer. Where is our producer? We ain't seen from him. Have you noticed that our scenery has not changed?
You was the kind of kid that walked by a hornet's nest. You had to throw a rock at it, didn't you?
I'm just saying, since I hired her, I'm not getting as much. We used to have a fresh new scene, everything. Every holiday come up,
you can't help but throw a rock at a hornet's nest.
I ain't heard from her.
Yeah, you're gonna hear.
Yeah, she's taking vacations and doing all kinds of things.
Okay.
Do you remember Country is Walking in the Sunshine? Tom T. All had a #1 in '74 with that song. I love that man.
He had a very long career. I mean, honestly. I mean, yeah, you got a lot of one-hit wonders there in, there out.
Yeah.
Well, Tom T. was around for 30 years.
One of my favorite songs that he wrote was "That's How I Got to Memphis." Do you remember that song?
Yeah,
everybody and their brothers recorded it.
I didn't like it.
Harper Valley PTA, another one that he wrote that he didn't record.
What else? The one Old Dog.
Watermelon Wine.
Watermelon Wine. I like that.
Faster Horses.
And that one where he's in the military in Germany and that fella pulls that
Ballad of the Switchblade.
Yeah, I like that one. Tom T. can tell a story now.
The Ballad of $40. But
yeah. I forgot about that where he's hired to dig a grave. Yeah.
Guy dies. Problem is, he owes me $40. The most touching that he ever done was Homecoming. Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
To where he's a country singer and he stops in to see his daddy.
I meant to write, and I didn't know you had a phone, and I stopped by the service station to see his brother, and your cows is looking slick.
Yeah. And then Mama had died.
Yeah. And by the time I got the message, it was too late. But
boy, now that was during a time to when you didn't have cell phones and you had to use different ways to reach people. There's probably a lot of people that miss things like that, didn't know it.
Oh yeah.
Woo. Oh, Tom T. He was one of the greatest there ever was. And this was, I didn't realize Tom Selleck ever got to be on here.
I didn't either.
But it was 1979 that Rockford Files would have Tom Selleck as a guest on the show. I just thought that was neat. I love both of those characters.
I do too.
Quigley Down Under, Tom Selleck, you can't beat that.
Not my favorite.
Really, there at the end where he said you didn't ask me if I was good at it. I just said I didn't prefer them.
My favorite Tom Selleck is probably The Sackets.
That was good.
The Sackets is probably one of my favorite westerns. You got what's his name? Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott.
Selleck. I mean, that's a good.
They had
western.
all just come in from the war. If I remember correctly.
That's a good western.
Leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight. Y'all remember that? As we go back to remember the Oak Ridge Boys. That was 1979.
Wow.
And we've already lost Joe Bonzel. He's passed away. That shocks me. And then the lead singer, his wife, passed away not long ago.
What was, you name a song like that, and you automatically think, where was I at? What was I doing?
Yeah.
I can remember getting ready to go to school.
When
that was a hit, and what was it? WMOX?
MOX done country back then.
Yeah, and hearing that song, that and tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Yeah.
That was good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Way back in the day there. And of course, I guess you would say the biggest song that they ever had was Elvira, because it crossed both of them there. They had Sail Away, a bunch of other little love songs. I'll Be True to You. Do you remember that one? To where
who did All the Gold in California?
Gatlin Brothers. All the Gold
okay.
is in a bank account in somebody else's name.
Yeah.
But if you're dreaming, yeah, remember all that stuff there. Never watched it. Should I even bring this up?
What is it?
It was one of them soap opera shows.
Oh no!
You skip it?
Skip it.
Okay, we're gonna roll on there. We won't tell it. You know those Roman numerals. Which one was this?
5.
Yeah, Rocky 5, and it was not as good. And I didn't even watch the Creed. How come he didn't do it and follow it with his son of being the next sponsor?
Just don't. Rocky 1, I enjoyed. Good movie. But these people just keep on 6, 7, 8, 9. No. One's enough.
Gotcha. Pikeville, Kentucky is where this old girl was born. Right down the road from D. White.
She's country.
She was. Y'all remember Patty Loveless? You've been lonely too long. #1 back in 96. 96 in my head.
Was the year before last.
Yeah. And somehow or another.
Oh, that's like vehicles. Somebody said, well, that's a 2004. And I'm going, oh, that's a new car.
Yeah.
No, dude. It's 21 years old.
That was the old Scotty Ray mobile.
Yeah.
21 years old. But boy, she was a good one.
Yeah, but you think, never mind.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Let's see here. I never watched any of this stuff. We realize that she is a great writer, and it sold billions upon billions, but never seen any of it.
That's what's wrong with today's kids.
The Harry Potter series.
Yeah, nobody watch that crap.
There you go. This was the original guy.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington took it to the theaters, and it was incredible. He played the part. Really, I like him as an actor. But before that, this is where the idea came from. This was an actual TV show, The Equalizer. Yeah. This guy.
I remember that.
Yeah, it wasn't
he just looks too much like 007.
It did.
I'm sorry.
Now, as we go to probably one of your favorite shows that ever existed.
Hogan's Heroes.
Robert Clary, the little guy there.
Yeah, Frenchman. He passed away last year before last.
I believe so.
Yeah, 22. I'm sorry, duh, that was the title of the thing. Again, what did I say? This is 2025, almost 2026. I said, he passed away last year. No, it was 4 years ago. That's people, as you get older, that's how time slips up on you. I can remember sitting here talking about it the week he died, seems like.
Do you know we're coming up on our of this actual show? The way it's done is our 6th anniversary.
Really?
It'll be here before we know it. We'll
Some
celebrate
folks said it wouldn't last.
They sure did. We're going to be here the year after that. So long as we got a little breath in us and you keep pushing me out the door, we're going to be here, aren't we?
Just one more anniversary. I may not.
Yeah, that's how Scotty Ray don't fly no more, does it?
You was doing what? We was chasing monkeys.
Yeah, it sounded like a good idea.
Yeah, okay.
You kind of like leaving home and not coming until daylight, and you get in trouble trying to walk by the boards where they won't creak.
Yeah, don't open the door of the refrigerator. That light will come on.
Get you caught on it.
Yep.
We'll be right back.
On a hot day chasing crime in Meridian, to make a man thirsty, there's no better way than an ice-cold Coca-Cola to quench your thirst.
Or an ice-cold Diet Coke if you prefer that flavor.
No matter where you're at, stop by a local store and support that store and Meridian Coca-Cola. They're supporting us every day.
The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 19...
Oh, yeah, we're back there. We were caught up in reading songs that...
Bobby Sue?
Yeah, Bobby. And then Bob brought up...
Y'all Come Back Saloon. I like that one.
She wore tambourines, had a silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least a million tunes.
Who was William Lee Golden with?
He was with Oak Ridge Boys, the big hairy one with the beard.
You know, he went solo one time.
Yep, flopped.
And I liked his music.
It just didn't take off.
No.
In country, now they may be able to do it in other formats, but I can't name. You know, you remember the Restless Heart Bunch? The lead singer Larry Stewart left them to go. It bombed for him.
Yep.
Alabama was the smart one of that. They never
stayed together. Stayed original.
Brooks and Dunn broke up. Yeah. Didn't work. I just can't think of a single act in country that they pulled it off and went solo. Jennifer Nettles, that was never really a group. They made her the star of. You remember her?
Yeah.
Jennifer Nettles. What was that group? Had the little bitty short guy and the. I
don't know. I have very limited wisdom in rock and roll, but it seems to work better in rock. Like Eric Clapton. I mean, he was a member of 2 or 3 different groups, but when that joker went on his own,
it worked.
I like it.
Country, it's like however you arrive, you better stick with it because we don't want nothing new.
Yeah, whatever boots you got on, you better keep wearing them.
Yeah. It's a rarity that it works on our side, and there's bound to be some more that I'm not thinking of in country music that tried to do it, and it just never worked out.
Right.
It could be some incredible singers, but, well, it just didn't work out there. Let's see here. This is, as we go last night, let's show a little bit of this. As we show up on this scene, we're going along. I'm trying to get Greg home. Whoops. And we're going to walk over to this car here. And that gives you a look there of what happened on Highway 514 at 45 last night.
And we happened to be just right there. We was about the third vehicle arrive after the crash. That was pretty horrendous.
It was very. And then you look here, and again, we got to brag on the fire department. Man.
Landon did an excellent job. I'm talking about, I've seen a lot of people over the years that can train, that can do stuff in training, but when it comes to where the rubber meets the road, there was a person in that car that needed to get out of that car. And that young man handled it like he went back to his truck, he got his window breaking tool, he broke the window out and got that lady out of that car. Hats off. I mean, Landon, you did a great job. Your daddy got a lot to be proud of there. I mean, I was very impressed.
And you got to remember, bless her heart, she was laying there with the car upside down. She was on the roof of her car, laying there. She remained calm, and there was no way to get any of the doors open. They were all squished.
Yeah. And she hats off. And I know she was mad, she was scared, all that.
Oh, yeah.
But like I told you, just to see your smiling face, because there's so many times that we work stuff like this that it don't go that way.
That's correct. And that could have been ugly.
Automobiles can be replaced. I don't worry about the vehicle. I just thank God that they were okay.
It is. And of course, the sheriff made it on scene there. He gave us an update there live from the street there. We appreciate Anthony coming out and talking to us last night as well with that. It was the community pulled together on that.
I said Kenny Rogers was with First Edition. I'd forgot about that.
But that was rock and roll.
Yeah, and he crossed over to country. Well, I think Conway was kind of pop.
Yeah, and then he switched to country.
That's right. Okay.
But you're right. It was Kenny Rogers in the First Edition, and they done that song. I just checked in to see what my condition, something like that.
What condition your condition is in?
You know the song?
unfortunately.
Yep. And then, and if I'm not mistaken, Reuben Jean, how do you say it? Reuben James. That came out as a first edition song, and then he would stick with that, claiming it as his later. Is that not right?
I don't know.
You Still Walk the Pearly Fields of My Mind?
Yep. I got that on an 8-track.
Boy, 8-track?
8-track.
You got anything to play it in?
No.
But you got it.
I got it.
That makes it mine, boys. That's kind of like
right.
the winner.
But I'm a winner.
She gets uglier every day, but I got her, boys.
There you go again.
If that wasn't the perfect song, I don't know what was.
But I'm a winner.
He gripped the bar with one big hairy hand.
Half his ear was gone.
He'd been shot 7 times. And, if you need a laugh today, go look up Bobby Bear, the winner. And if you want to call yourself a winner, I give. You're the winner.
That's right.
And he said he stumbled out of that bar not so tall and not so proud. When he counted, I still got all my teeth and I got all my ears. That makes me the winner. Keep that in mind. Let's see, what else we have going last night? We had a minor boo-boo. This would be over on, and I thought this was going to be a serious
Oh,
accident.
yeah, they said 3-car, Highway 19 south.
Now, there was, we've got to say this, and she was taken to the hospital. One of the occupants was pregnant, Greg, and they took her to the hospital. I think she's okay.
Yeah.
But she bumped.
Well, they usually do that for
yes.
safety precautions.
And I want to say she was in this Ford truck here. And I do believe she's going to be okay in the end. But a scary situation to begin with. But I was expecting to be cars everywhere when I drove up when they said 3 cars.
Oh, yeah.
So thank heavens that was not any worse than it was when we got there. Now, somebody being investigated. Is that the way you say it? Mm-hmm. This motel has been under construction for a few months now, hasn't it? Kind of like revitalizing, rebuilding, revamping.
Sterilizing.
Yes, sir. All the above. Firefighters were called to this. This is directly behind McAllister's. And as you can see, it done damage to the top floors, but major damage to the bottom floor. At least 3 floors on the bottom were damaged, and we do have damage upstairs there as you see this. And, you know, you have to call it kind of the way it was. It most likely somebody homeless had been in there, is what we predict. And again, we've got the fire marshal from the state.
Well, the place is closed, right?
Correct.
I mean, it's under renovation or whatever, so it's closed. So whoever was in there, it wasn't supposed to be.
Correct.
Okay.
That's the way to answer it there. And there's the smoke and all that went on there. As we looked for it, fire department showed up. Metro ambulance was on scene there as well. Kevin and the gang, they came out full force yesterday.
You know, old Big Chief's got to be proud of his guys, how they're taking care of business with him gone. And that's cool. Man.
Everybody's trained up.
Ain't nobody missed nothing. Everything has been doing. You know, that's cool.
That's when you know you got a good team, when you can take vacation.
Because you know, that first day I started to text him and tell him that they had lost the key to the fire truck. I told him just to go home till he got back. And I said, oh, I better not do that. But no, they have done a great job.
Meridian Fire, they're always on it there. Hey, we found something in Marion. Have you seen this?
What's that?
Well, it'd be this bicycle here. It was left over by the shell. If that's yours, contact the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department. They'd like to talk to you about that. Yeah, makes you go.
Well, it obviously ain't mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't no detective, but you can look at me and tell I ain't been on a bicycle.
If you catch either one of us on a bicycle, something bad doesn't happen,
That's
run.
Exactly right.
Because it ain't good, whatever it is going on there. Hey, we did get a picture from Honduras from Odie's wife.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir, Bob. Look here what they're waking up to.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. Now, how you know they waking up? They may be going to bed.
That's true. I didn't know that. I didn't think about that.
That's right.
Honduras. You ever been there?
Yep.
Anything to it? I mean, like you get off and you go for an island visit. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
What's on it?
Well, most of the places it's like a little town that Carnival built. I mean, to be honest with you, and it's nice. You know,
tourist stuff.
I think they went diving maybe on an expedition. I think, and my wife and them went cave tubing or zip lining or something. Me personally, I love cruising. I love it, and I love visiting different ports. But you're not tying me to a cable and pushing me out through the jungle in a third world country. It just ain't gonna happen.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah, well, and I know all the people out there going, oh, they weigh you and say they ain't gonna do it. Want to have a bigger cable, but you ain't pushing me out.
I agree.
Jungle, and I ain't getting in no cave with no bats and stuff in an inner tube. Now that's just me. I like that when we go, I walk around, I visit, and I eat a little bit here and there, but I'm not partaking of what the home folks is doing.
You never know where there's an anaconda the bigger than you. I saw that movie.
That's exactly right.
Ate the boat.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't for all that either.
No.
It just ain't my cup of tea. Somebody said tiger bait. Bob said tiger bait. You don't know what's in them caves.
You don't know what you're eating.
All right, let's go back in time. We had this sent in yesterday. I got it yesterday afternoon. Where was this? This first date? What was this?
That was Talladega. Man, I don't know what year. I want to say that's one year when the race got rained out and we had to go back the following week on Mother's Day weekend. I'm going to say in the neighborhood of 92, 3.
Were you married at this point?
I don't know.
Can't tell?
I mean, I don't. I'm looking at her left hand. I don't know.
There looks like there might be something on that. This is a picture of Greg and his bride, if not before, very, very early into their marriage. Let's take a look at this.
This is very, very early. Very, 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 very. Yeah, she got a ring on.
Yeah, she should have. So y'all were married.
Yeah, so we got married 94.
94? I'm no drunk. I'm just a race fan.
Yeah.
I just now noticed what your shirt is.
Thank you.
I just saw it.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, you the one who took the picture with it.
I didn't know it was going to show up 40 years later for the whole world to see.
And what does this say on this? Hang on here. I got another picture here. Here's the 31 years of monkey.
That was my anniversary yesterday morning.
I love the eyes on the banana.
Yeah.
Your wife goes to no.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ain't she lucky?
She is. I'm telling you, not everybody. Every woman out there is probably jealous at this point.
I know she's lucky. Very, very, very lucky.
What do you call this? You had what you call a hard body back then.
Oh, yeah. I still got them jeans. I mean, I can't wear them, but you still got them. Like they were 28, 32s or something like that.
I was a 28 in the waist when I got married.
Really?
Yeah. I'm 30-something now.
Yeah.
She expanded my horizons.
Well, I tell her all the time I'm twice the man she married. And I am. I weigh about twice what I weighed when we got married.
And if you're out there, it's just part of life. It's going to happen. If you're younger and going, nah, just wait.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there are some people that spend their entire life inside a gym and don't know the exciting things of eating oatmeal, Little Debbie cakes, and going outside eating them Christmas cakes when they come, because you're missing out on life.
And then they get...
Yeah, I know. And you still end up the same way. It's a dead-end road at the end.
That's right. What old Hank say, ain't nobody going to get out of this world alive.
That's right.
Well, I'm going to have the pork chop grease running out the corner of my mouth.
Whenever that happens, you're going to die happy.
That's exactly. Won't be in spandex.
Don't be miserable all your life is what we're talking about. Had they done some training yesterday with the Meridian Police Department? All the gang was out, all the officers. And this was real. I walked in and listened to a lot that was going on here as they were learning from different agencies about gangs and how to combat it and what this agency does to deal with this. And as we look at this, it really was good. And I appreciate the invite for going down and being able to listen and learn a little bit there with the Meridian Police Department. That was good. Great information passed along. Don't worry, we got more. Scotty Ray and Greg, good morning.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If your tractor needs it, they got it. Also remember, they service all makes and models, whether it's green, orange, blue, red, or yellow. They can get your parts in, they can do your service on your equipment. Don't forget Watt Equipment, DeKalb, Mississippi.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning to save the day. We can keep you comfortable with special savings for your home, like up to $3,000 off new HVAC systems or a tune-up for just $69. Keep the power on with a generator. Get $200 off installs and 0% financing for 60 months. We do it all at Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning and offer financing options for any repair or installation. Call for a free quote or visit us online at HeblonHeatingandCooling.com.
H&H Residential of Meridian is your #1 carpet and flooring store. If you've been thinking of a new look for your home or office, call for a free estimate or consultation. H&H can install or you can do it yourself. H&H has all of your design needs from color, style, and texture. If you can dream it, H&H can make it a reality. Come see the large selection of hardwood flooring, laminate, vinyl, and even carpet. H&H Residential of Meridian, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, 321 Hawkins Crossing Road. Call Rosemary anytime, 601-462-9541.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, makes a difference.
We still ain't got any messages from Odie yet, have we?
No.
I haven't seen anything.
Surely don't have a man overboard.
Hope not.
Nah.
He can swim. He's a diver.
No, not with Hollingsworth on there and Chief Many Feathers. There ain't no way. He ain't got a chance of falling over.
Nope. They'd catch him before it happened.
They'd catch him in a heartbeat.
You know, Thanksgiving's going to be here. Golly.
Man, it's close.
Wee bit. Somebody fire up the grill, get ready as all this comes back. And if you don't have time to do that.
Right. Yeah, if you're busy, if you're working, can't get off, whatever. And you got to remember, a lot of folks got to work.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have a choice. You got a lot of first responders. You got people that work round the clock. A lot of people don't realize nurses don't get the days off. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be working.
Honey glazed ham, they're going to be cooking?
Yes, sir. Go see our friends at Tate's down at Clarke. They're right across the street from our good friends at Mathis Peaches, and go get your pecans and all that.
We get a steak at least once a week there.
But we go to Tate's and get us a steak, and man, it's good. Catfish, barbecue. Oh, and then pulled pork nachos.
What was that piece of pork that she added to the menu she brought out for us to taste?
Oh, that pork chop. They got like a pork ribeye that I'm telling you, everybody knows I like food. But you think of a thick pork chop. Most people either A, it's going to be half raw, or it's going to be cooked to death and it's going to be dry as dirt.
Yeah.
You can cut
it's moist.
It's moist. You can cut it, and it's flavor through and through. But go see our friends at Tate's, and they're going to do Thanksgiving orders, and he'll have it ready for you to pick up, I believe, that Wednesday afternoon. But you got to get your order in.
And let me say this. This is one of the safest neighborhoods you could ever go to eat. The Clarkdale community. Let me tell you, it is some kind of nice, peaceful out there, isn't it?
It is very nice, very peaceful.
You might hear a whippoorwill in the distance when you get out of the car, but that's about it.
That's exactly right.
Enjoy yourself there. Go by and visitate with them a little bit there. Let's see what else is going on. We want to bring this up. This is going on in Scott County today. They're going to have a drill over at the schools there. It's a safety drill, so nobody panic or anything. It's good to do this so you don't have a Uvalde, Texas incident.
Nope. You never know what's going on, and it's good, you know. And again, back to like we was talking about that wreck last night. That young man practiced on wreck vehicles and extrication, getting people in and out. And again, I know I'm making a lot of, but it would impress me how he did under pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of people will panic.
That's right. A lot of people can do practice all day long, but when it comes to when the rubber meets the road and there's somebody right there, and that don't look around because there ain't nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you own your own, you got to react, and that young man did, and that goes back to that training. That goes back to these classes. A lot of time, and I'm the first one to admit, I used to think it was the biggest waste of time. Oh, make me sit through this class, and then I'd be out a fire at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and something would click.
Ding dong.
Hey, I know not to do that. You know what I'm saying? The fire's going to make a run up that hill, and I know it because.
And you know, we talk about a lot of times of volunteers. And look at this. I want to remind this, because I've heard people on radios when they're responding panic. You know, even someone who gets.
That's right.
When you get on scene, you need somebody that's very calm. That when someone's hurt, to talk them down, because you're trapped in a car. And if you've got somebody, if your only job in a volunteer fire department is to show up and talk to that person,
that's right,
until the other people get them out, they need those people.
That's exactly. And I mean, he talked to that lady last night. Remain calm. Talk to me. Or you know what I'm saying? That's just it's
makes you feel good.
It's a blessing.
It is.
Thank you again to all of our volunteers and all the people that miss cutting grass or miss a school program or whatever to go to do all this training and stuff. It does not go unnoticed. We appreciate our volunteers and our paid departments. I mean, the people that'll get up and put their life on the line, and it doesn't matter if they're paid or volunteers. That traffic last night, you know what, we 50 feet from people running 75 miles an hour, probably 30 feet.
Yeah.
And they're putting their lives on the line. So, hey, again, hats off.
Absolutely. This reminds me of your sister's dog, Milo.
Yeah, Meathead.
Meathead. Yeah. Your sister, and I'm telling you, he's about yay tall.
Yeah.
He's the cutest little fella I think I've ever bumped into, and he roams over your house.
He's real low to the ground.
Very low. And this pup reminds me of Milo there, and he's missing, folks.
Uh-oh.
If you went missing on Sunday in the Long Creek cutoff area there, if you happen to see him, they'd sure like to have him back there. And he was real proud over that squirrel he done drug up there.
That was a pretty one.
Yep. So if y'all happen to see him somewhere, put a note on there so they can get him back. They would love to have him back home there. Hey, we can't forget about the rodeo that's coming up.
Right.
November the 21st and 22nd. This is going to be at the Lauderdale County Agri Center as the Sheriff's Department brings it. It's the first annual. Got a lot of sponsors bringing this in, and it will be fun. I hope y'all come out and watch this.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be something to do. I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I ain't going to say. Yeah. Didn't school out that week? So
yes, I believe so.
That ought to kick off the holidays.
And let me tell you this, there's going to be a raffle each night for a ton of corn. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Yeah, you get a chance at it, win a ton of corn. That's going to be happening there also. Come on out for that. We'll be there each night bringing you coverage of the rodeo. We can't wait to be a part of it.
Have we picked the bull that Ward's going to ride yet?
I've been trying to push this. I talked to Brian, and he won't talk.
Really? Well,
I can see that because to be official, you got to have your cowboy hat on, don't you?
Right.
Okay.
Well, we got to. I think 2,500, 3,000 pounds is not out of the question.
It needs to be something named Booger.
That's right. That's right.
Out of gate number 8.
Yeah, Snot or Booger or something like that. Yeah. Okay. We're going to help you, Ward.
Anything we can do. Just hang on, ride, cowboy ride. What was that song? What's his name that he done from here? We were kids when he done. Paul Davis. Ride 'em, cowboy. Don't let him throw you down.
That's right.
I remember that like it was yesterday. Well, that's a quick look at what went on over the last 24 hours in our community. As always, we want to say thank you for coming and being a part of this. We got any birthdays this morning? Anybody have anything?
Yes, sir. Oh, let me get my spectacles.
We got to have specs.
Somebody just commented, check your tire pressure. That's right. All these modern vehicles, when I was coming along, the only way you knew you had a flat was it went ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. But now you got a dash that'll tell you tire pressure's going to drop when the weather gets cold.
Always done that.
Lights is liable to come on. Check your tire pressure. If you ain't had it done, get your antifreeze checked. Thursday, birthdays. We got Kyle Cunningham. We have Eric. What's that one? Oh, never mind. I wrote that. Holloman. We got Sherby Gully. We got Ronnie Fagan. We got Jeanette Spencer and Harrison Hall, 5 years old. And I have a very special birthday to my elderly sister that lives in Noonan, Georgia, Sheila Mappas. And I won't say how old she is, even though she's 70 today. But I wish her nothing but the best. And I'll call you later and remind you again that it's your 70th birthday.
All right, we got a note that says visibility toward Philadelphia is sort of slim this morning, so be careful on that. Our good friend Sandy White on the case there. And we got Lisa text us back there. They say the 6-7 is the new way to say 10-4.
Well, if we already had a 10-4.
Yeah, why we need a 6-7?
If you want to speak another language, go somewhere else. Because we got 10-4. Correct?
Correct. Hey, we need to wish a happy birthday to Junior Dunn. He turned 26 yesterday over at Al's Garden and Gift there. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Al's got it going on too now. Y'all want to go see some cool fall decor and be getting ready for Christmas? Al got it happening over there now.
He does. He'll take care of you there. We got a downright ugly text message from that girl yesterday.
Really?
And I ain't even going to show what she sent us, but she was picking on Catherine Bach is all I got to say.
Really?
She's just trying to point it out.
And after I went out of my way
correct.
And told
and
her,
invited her about the meal.
Told her to come and eat with us and don't bring no money.
You had it.
We had it under control. Just to come break bread with us, and she came and ate.
It sure did.
For like 2 hours and 45 minutes or something.
I'm gonna show you the picture here.
And then
but
wouldn't even sit with us.
She didn't.
No, she sat over there with. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't want to start divorce proceedings.
I know because he is an almost married man that she was sitting with.
The pillar of the community.
And she was cutting his fish.
That's right.
But look what she sent us. I can't show it to the general public. Was that not ugly?
Oh my Lord!
That was downright mean, wasn't it?
Yeah. Ooh.
Picking on Daisy like that.
Poor Daisy, dude. I swear.
She had a bad day. That's all we're gonna say. Just a bad day. Marjorie, you know Taylor Green. You know the girl that's a little left of.
No.
She's a. She's a Republican. She was a firebrand Republican, and she was Donald Trump. She's now saying that she's going to run for president in 28. She has no chances of winning, none whatsoever. Stay home.
Get in there and muddy up the water.
Now, the choice will be J.D. Vance. That's the man that is eloquent with speaking that can handle it.
Don't ever think it's a shoe-in either, because
no.
Look at what them idiots did Tuesday. So.
Yeah, there is no... Every election, and you know this is what, because we cover elections here locally, and you think, well, I'm pretty sure the polls are saying this. There can always be a surprise. Yeah, exactly. Always. Never until you get the results back, claim your winner.
Don't assume nothing.
We know people that have thrown big parties because they knew that they had it.
Yeah.
And then they end up being the only person there.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of folks that I'm sure has probably already voted.
Yeah. They've been all over it.
That's what I told them. My mom and daddy voted, and they'd been dead for years. I feel sure they did.
We want to say thank you for letting us come into your homes and all that. And Greg, what's a good word for us to pass along as we go out into the big wide world to face it today? What you being hit with there?
I'm thinking about be good to each other. And the Beatitudes of enlarge your territory, set an example, be good to people. And there ain't no good time to do it or no bad time to do it. We're supposed to do it all the time. But it's something about the weather changing and getting cooler, and this time of the year, the holidays, older folks, homebound folks, they get down, they get depressed. Go by and see somebody. Love on them today. And no matter what you do or no matter what you've done, remember, all you got to do is have that personal relationship with your Lord and Savior, and He'll come in your life, and He may not fix it, but He'll fix it where you can handle it.
That's correct.
He may not can undo it, but He can show smooth it out, make it where you can live with it.
Man up above has got all the answers there. We want to say thank you again for letting us be a part of your world. Thank you for trusting us. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, beginning, and that girl is coming.
Well, we just got a question about that. Was which chair would she sit in? And was she really going to show up? And I still say we got to have a recount.
Yeah.
I think we had some hanging whatever's on the
Chads.
Yes. She says she's been here 6 weeks in a row, and I say 5.
So we got to do a count.
We got to go back and look at some previous archived shows and just see. Either way, if she happens to show up tomorrow, it'll be a new record.
There you go. It will be. See you then.